What's up, everybody? This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and I went this past weekend to a comic book store. Here in Indiana. I'm sure this is like this in other places. A lot of comic book stores kind of like a catch-all of used media, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays. A lot of times, of course, they do their comic books and trade paperbacks, comic books. What else? Magazines, magic cards. It's all a little bit of everything. But they have a huge, at least the ones around here have a lot of used DVD section and Blu-ray sections. And this one in particular is a little bit pricey, but I got a pretty good deal. I got all these here for, I believe, like $10. It's like $2 a piece, so maybe it was $12. I thought I was buying 5. I ended up buying 6. Is that right? Yeah. But it was okay. It was only $2 a piece. And there were some really good deals. I mean, things that I normally don't see in the wild too often. And a lot of them were sealed, which is even more shocking. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show off what I have. The first one is, I believe is this John Carpenter's? No, Joe Dante. Joe Dante's Homecoming from the Masters of Horror collection. And comes with a slipcover. And now it doesn't have the card. Or you all remember the season 1? They came with a card and it also like a little like a baseball card, but it didn't come with the card. It comes with the insert still. But Homecoming's a good one, and finding it with the slipcover is pretty unusual because, like I said, a lot of times people just get rid of the slipcovers, especially since they release, I don't know, 12 films, and each one has a slipcover, so it's kind of hard. I actually don't know if I have this copy with the slipcover. Because when I initially got them back in the olden days, I picked them up as soon as they hit the shelves, and I still got them with the slip covers. But there might have been a few I missed. So this one's going to probably go on the PC if I need it. If not, it'll probably end up going on my eBay store. Next up is Chuck Norris and Lee Van Cleef, the Octagon, which is a fantastic film. Here you see the DVD. No slip cover. I don't think it came with one. No inserts. But it has lots of special features, which I love. But Octagon's one of the better movies I think Chuck Norris did in the 80s. Lee Van Cleef, you can't go wrong with some Lee Van Cleef action. I think this was a night, I can't remember what year for sure. But I want to say like 82, maybe 83. I'm not for sure. But I love the Octagon. I remember watching this one with my dad. Really, really good movie for sure. But it comes with a documentary, a couple different documentaries, some trailers, some TV commercials. So there you go. And it is, I don't think it's widescreen, but, you know, as you would expect. The one thing I wanted to show Masters of Horror, which was on Showtime for 2 seasons. Man, look how many special features are on here, man. Mick Garris and the team behind Masters of Horror did a bang-up job on the special features. I mean, there's just tons and tons of stuff. There's more special features than there is actually movie running time. Next up is a sealed copy of Armageddon with WWF/WWE. It's sealed and never been opened. So there you have that. Did not have this one here. On the back you see it's Batista, John Henry, who else do we have in here? Ron Van Dam. You have Triple H. Goldberg's in here. Kane. I'm sorry, I said John Henry. I meant Mark Henry. But anyways, so these are just a couple of them here. I did not have this one. So this one I'll probably end up watching, and then if it's good, I like it. Shawn Michaels is in this. Dudley Boys. Wow, this has got quite a few good ones in here. Val Venus. Woo! Lance Storm. Test, Scott Steiner. Wow, there's a lot of names I haven't seen. 2003. So there you go. It's sometimes really hard to find sealed copies of wrestling, so I'll take it. Next up is a Star Power Pack. You have Glory, which obviously stars Denzel Washington, Matthew Broderick, Carrie Hughes, and Morgan Freeman. A Soldier's Story, and Devil in a Blue Dress, starring Denzel Washington as well. I can't remember who else is in here. Tom Sizemore, Jennifer Beals, Don Cheadle. That's quite a few good names. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't remember a devil in a blue dress. It looks like it's some kind of like maybe cop movie. It says here L.A. Private Eye, so there you go. I never heard of A Soldier Story. But then you have Glory, which everybody I'm sure knows about, you know, being the first black, I believe, regiment in the Civil War for the North. So you can't beat that. It's all sealed. I think the guy initially was like, oh, well, this is a box set. It's $5. And I go, well, it was in the $2 DVD section. And he was like, oh, okay. I mean, it wasn't even like I had to fight very hard. So I'm like, oh, all right. But it really was in the $2 section of the DVDs. But the guy had so many movies. I'm going to go back and buy a bunch more. I just was caught off guard because I had already went that day. All those other videos you saw, I had already went and got those during that weekend, I believe. So I kind of got tapped out before this past weekend. And I kind of went over, I didn't want to go over my budget where I spent like $50 on DVDs and Blu-rays in a matter of like just a handful of days. So when I went there, I honestly didn't expect to find much. And it was like 2 or 3 walls full of DVDs. So I'll be back this weekend probably. And then the last two were really cool. I've never seen these releases. The first one up is Dead Time Stories with Hollow Man and Flatliners. And they both come with a lot of special features. Both of them are in widescreen. This is sealed, never opened. But as you can see with Hollow Man, there's a lot of special features there. But I never heard of this. This must have been some kind of special dual disc collector's edition or whatnot. But you got Hollow Man and Flatliners, which I liked both of those movies. I know Flatliners was more like 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it 80s Flatliners? Either it was like late 80s or early 90s. But I remember Hollow Man being like that 2000, 1999 kind of right there with technology just starting to really get going. So anyways, you have that one. But the one that's super cool is this Dead Time Stories with Candyman and Pumpkinhead, Ashes to Ashes. Now this one I think is pretty rare. Some of these movies I think are kind of hard to find, quite frankly. But again, this one also is sealed, never opened. But there you go. So this is Candyman with a bunch of special features. Both of them are in widescreen. If I put that in there, you can see the special features right there. And so yeah, I mean, this is a really cool one to have. I've never seen Pumpkinhead Ashes to Ashes, so I'll probably eventually check that one out, I'm sure. But this is kind of cool one. Also, this Dead Time Stories. I don't know if it was a special edition or release from Sony, but I'll take it. So there he goes, guys. Though it's 6 movies, $12 total, $2 a pop. Let me know what you think. If you've seen some of these, great. Let me know. Let me know what you think, how I did. Like I said, I'm all about the questions. So just let me know about the interaction in the comments. I'm all about the comments, not necessarily the questions. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think as always. And until next time, peace.